experience this confidence and power for yourself. Here's exactly what you're going to learn and how your life is going to transform when I give you access to Stroke of Genius today. First, I'll teach you the 6 secret phases of an incredible hand job that all men instinctively know, but women can only guess at. These 6 simple steps completely demystify the process of male arousal and release, lay out a roadmap to his guaranteed incredible pleasure and devotion, and give you a sexual superpower. The ability to bring any man to the most intense, growling, roaring, back-arching, toe-curling orgasm of his life in just 2 short minutes. Or, if you're feeling naughty, you'll be able to draw out his pleasure, wide-eyed and astonished gratitude, and agonizing desperation for 2 hours or more, giggling inside as he twitches and writhes at your touch until he looks at you with absolute shock at the absolute control you have over his body. And even though he tries so hard to be quiet, he roars like an animal, arches his back and neck as every muscle in his body spasms, as he collapses bonelessly to the bed or floor, and as he truly gives himself to a woman, gives himself to you, for the first time in his life. Is your man spending more time with porn or masturbation than he is experiencing erotic reality with you? I'll teach you the masturbation escape plan method to make even the biggest porn addict decide to give up pleasuring himself forever, because he simply can't give himself 1/1000th the pleasure he gets from you, no matter how hard he tries. What if he won't let you give him a hand job and tries to paw at your pants and have sex with you the moment you touch him? It's not like you can physically hold him there until you're done. But don't worry, you'll make sure he relaxes and gives you control with something much, much stronger than muscle. I call it the hands-off hand job agreement, and it's a form of contract you'll have him sign. A contract that uses hypnotic language and male psychological triggers to allow him to simply receive pleasure from you while feeling completely psychologically safe for the first time in his life. Then we'll get to the real meat of Stroke of Genius, the most comprehensive collection of tastefully illustrated and explained strokes and handjob techniques ever collected. From tantra to erotic films to ancient methods developed by the Egyptians and the Greeks, you'll learn astonishing new ways to pleasure your man, like the kiss of the fingernails technique, which inspires an instant throbbing erection in seconds while barely touching him at all. Personally, I enjoy quietly using this method when we're out at a party or a restaurant, teasing him through his pants so he has to stand with a coat in front of him and count down the minutes until I take him home and finish the job. Think a man has to be rock hard to be truly aroused? You couldn't be more wrong. In fact, in some cases, not having an erection could be a sign that he's even more turned on. I'll teach you the secret of soft pleasure method and how to have a man twitching and gasping and feeling like his skin is on fire without ever getting remotely hard at all. Next, you'll learn the tantalizing twister, which makes even a tough guy feel like he's been swept up in a tornado and delivered to orgasmic Oz. The tip swirl and exactly how to touch his sensitive glands to build heat and fire through his whole body. The 2 hands on the wheel technique, not even the toughest man can endure for more than 35 seconds. Though it feels so amazing, I guarantee you he'll try. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I barely have time to tell you about the rub-a-tug method, why most women make a grave mistake by ignoring a man's testicles, and how to gently, or not so gently, pull on his balls with the perfect amount of pressure, immediately tripling his pleasure. Okay. A lot of women are squeamish at first about this next part. I know I was. But I promise you the look on his face when you use it will be 100% worth about touching his butt. Does your guy have a problem with premature ejaculation? With the scaling the mountain method, you'll instantly hit the pause